This is YouTube Joseph WM. Welcome with prehistoric microbes. May begin. Yes, sir. Let's begin. Alright, before we get started, just to be clear, just ignore the fact that I called the two previous Walking with Microbes episodes Walking with Microbes. It should be called Walking with Prehistoric Microbes. Alright, let's begin. So this is Earth 2.4 billion years ago in the ocean. So we don't need to explain the details of where it is. Somewhere in this Precambrian Earth. Alright, let's start. Just ignore my mom talking. Or just ignore her coughing. Right. And also, the main character is Amaba. But we'll call him Amaba. He's an amoeboid. Oh, it's an amoeboid. I'm not sure if an amoeba, Maba is an amoeba. Amaba is, I'm not sure if amoebas have male and female sexes. Alright, so, these animals, hold on a minute. Okay, so just ignore the coughing. So, this amoeba species, I just ignore my reading it, is, known as Melanocerum. It's known as, Melanocerum is, so it's a Maba, the Melanocerum, which is a species of amoeboid. Amoebas are single-cell animal-like protists. They eat bacteria like all protists and have a pseudopod or false foot they use for moving around or catching food, which is bacteria. The amoebas, they're also, I don't know, I just ignored a call then. And also, this one swims around looking for bacteria to eat, looking for bacteria to eat, and hunts. Could hunt bacteria that eat other bacteria, and also producer bacteria like cyanobacteria. These guys, this cyanobacteria it's hunted is known as a gunphilia. It's smaller than it's much smaller than the amoeboid. In the oceans. But then there's also other cyanobacteria that are, sorry, just ignore that. Sorry, I'm pausing, just ignore that. Alright, so that are bigger, I think, No, they're the same size. One of them is much bigger. One of them's not that bigger compared to the Amaba, which Amaba is a Amaba is currently the just currently about 1.5 day old, and it's more like, no, it's like 12 hours old, which these amoebas only live for like 2 days on average. So let's continue on. So now on the ocean floor, just ignore these guys, they're not in. Yeah, there's also this is another cyanobacteria. And then this is oh, sorry, this guy doesn't exist at this time, my bad. Just ignore him. There are no animals at this time. And then there's also, this is 2.4 billion years ago. I don't think it's the, same. I'm sorry, just ignore that too. I don't think Amaba is a melanoserum. I think he's something else. So these cyanobacteria live over here, live in the ocean, and eventually, along with our ancestors, some sort of early ciliate, the earliest eukaryote, which lineage the stem eukaryotes, which probably evolved from, were the ancestors of Maba, but they broke away early on, and then, but something big is about to happen. Now the Earth is going to go in a deep freeze. Ice has crept down from the poles 2.4 billion years ago due to all those cyanobacteria creating oxygen, which blocks out sunlight somehow, which creates ice, which creates more flux light, which creates more ice, which freezes the planet more, cools the planet more, creates more ice, then which reflects more light, which cools the planet more, and heat, which cools the planet more and creates more ice, and so on and so forth, until the entire planet from the poles to the equator is covered in ice for like 15 to 25 million years at a time. And these animals, they're not animals, these organisms, most of them die, most of them go extinct. But all this time, the volcanoes begin punctuated for the ice, and when the ice finally does fall, like millions of years later, it's the volcanoes who help save the planet. They fall the frozen world, all the ice and snow and all that, and there's dozens of super volcanoes, dozens and dozens of super volcanoes all across the earth, not dozens and dozens, but like several oh yeah, probably dozens and dozens of super volcanoes all across the Earth melt through the ice. And that's the death fall of Snowball Earth, of the first Snowball Earth. They were 2.4 billion years ago. There were like 4 or 5 other ones. There were like 4 other ones between. There were like 4 other ones. It's 2.4 billion years ago. There'll be 4 other ones in between, like let me calculate, 1. Between 1.9 and between 1.7 billion and hold on, between 1.6 billion and 1.8 billion years from now, or like hold on. Yep, that's right. 1.6. Oh no, between 1.6 billion and 1.8 billion. Well, like between 1,600,000,000 and 1,800,000,000 years from now, or like 4. Or like 4. Or between 800 million and 600 million years before you guys are watching this video. Before 2021. I mean, around there. So, and also, when the ice finally does melt, it falls, and this is what it looks like. Eventually, the Earth returns to normal temperatures. Sorry, just ignore that sound. And the cyanobacteria continue pumping out ever more oxygen, and most creatures decide it's useful, and they begin to live it, and they begin using it. But our friend Maba died in Snowball Earth as the glaciers spread. He probably died of old age before the glaciers reached him. This is like 25 million years later, and also there's the creatures that do survive Snowball Earth are the ancestors of every living thing that alive and extinct that came afterwards. Came the ancestors of every living thing today. That's alive today, and also the other Snowball Earths. I don't have time to go in detail, but I'm working on it. Don't have time to go into detail. About we could do I might have did that on my Facebook series. My Facebook series, Prehistoric Apocalypses, which I've yet to publish on my Facebook page. Joseph Myers, look for a picture of a lizard-like or Joseph Walter Myers. Look for a picture of a lizard-like amphibian on it, and that's how you'll find it. Follow me on Facebook, and also, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Nincompoop.